All right, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to explain run-in phases, everything you need to know in 2 minutes. Thank you to Jamie Fritz for producing this video. So let's say you have some new medication and you want to know if it works. Well, you have to do a randomized trial. But maybe before randomization, you want to make sure that the patients that end up in your study are going to adhere to the therapy in question. So you might employ what's called a run-in period, which occurs before randomization. You'll see this quite commonly, especially for medications that treat chronic diseases. So during this run-in period, the patient most often receives placebo, but sometimes they receive the active drug. And for some studies, they'll just have their dose optimized, maybe of their metformin or some other medication. But really, the goal of this run-in phase is to identify and remove the patients who are not adherent, who don't tolerate the active drug, who are active drug non-responders, or if they respond to the placebo. So as a result, this leads to a highly selected patient population that then gets included in the randomized trial. This is probably expected, but let me just go over the pros and cons. The pros, you are far more likely to have patients in your trial that are going to be adherent, and this can improve your statistical power. The cons, this is expensive, it's time consuming, and it leads to a highly selected patient population who's included. Some key summary points. So run-in phases are sometimes used for medications for chronic diseases. So you'll see this commonly, for example, in trials related to heart failure drugs or diabetes medications. The run-in phase occurs prior to randomization, and the goal is to weed out patients who are non-adherent or don't tolerate the active drug, or have side effects to the placebo, or maybe even respond to the placebo. I hope this has been helpful. Here's the manuscript if you want to learn more about the details of run-in phases. It was part of my master's thesis. Thanks and have a great day.